My name's Keri Stewart with Results for Business, and I'm excited to be a business partner with Giant Worldwide, a global leadership development company. The Giant models easily spark meaningful conversations and create common leadership language to transform leaders into people employees want to follow, not have to follow. Leaders become aware of what it's like to be on the other side of them inside their company. What a beautiful thought. What's it like to be on the other side of you? This is one of my favorite models to provide introspection and awareness of our patterns and our contribution to the reality surrounding us. The core of who you are as a leader is a mixture of your skill set, your emotional intelligence, and your understanding of your own wiring. So let's hold a mirror up. Do I have broccoli in my teeth? Everyone else knows it, and they don't tell us. When we look in the mirror, we're going, "Why did you tell me?" Well, when we look at this model, it helps us to understand, do I really know myself? And what do I need to do to better lead myself? All of us have tendencies that are hardwired into our characters, our personalities, which tend to create patterns of behavior. I'd like you to picture an infinity symbol, a lazy 8 on the side. Where we start is we have patterns that get ingrained over time, and we're unaware if they're good or bad. But our tendencies will impact our actions as we come around this infinity symbol. And it affects our decision-making process, and our actions all have consequences that shape our reality. And it is this infinity symbol that goes continuously around. Let me show it to you for a moment. So if you look at the tendencies at the bottom, they are indicating of your patterns that drill through your activities. Well, the more I lead myself, I can choose if I'm having good or bad consequences. And the more I decide, that tendency is going to create a pattern that's pretty predictable, I can change my tendencies and change the outcomes, the consequences, and create a new reality. The more aware you become of what these tendencies are of yours as a leader, the more self-aware you become, and the more you're able to begin choosing your own actions, and it will change your reality. Rather than being defined by the ingrained, repeating patterns, leaders can say no. However, you have to pause and reflect on what are your tendencies and perhaps where should you say yes. What are your patterns? Are they disruptive patterns of your leadership? Well, do you have a tendency to take charge or make decisions or not include others? Do you run from making these types of choices? What are your patterns? Leaders need to choose to do differently. And at the time, this affects the consequences that emerge, and it creates the reality within the organizations. For example, one of my tendencies, I jump into action. Absolutely, before a complete investigation. I get excited with new ideas or projects. I can clearly see the big picture, the end game, and the finished project in my mind. I move fast, I talk fast, I have a tendency to not completely explain myself when I get my momentum roaring. Well, these tendencies serve me well on one hand, but not always so well on the other with the people that I'm reacting and interacting with. So the consequences are sometimes I've left others wondering, what did she mean? Or where did they go next? Or how did we end up on different pages when a moment ago I thought we were on the same game plan? So at times I can be pretty confusing to follow. Now that I know myself better, I catch myself when my tendencies are to ramp up and to get too excited. I make adjustments. I'll slow down. I'll provide deeper explanations and allow questions. This is to consciously stop my speedy tendencies before negative consequences can appear. The reality becomes healthier relationships, they're strengthened, and my opportunity to shape the world around me increases. Well, as leaders, how well do you know yourself? What reality is out of sync in your company? And how are you a contributor to that reality? I can help you start to crack the code to better lead others as we help you learn how to better lead yourself.
Thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube or iTunes, please subscribe. For more information, visit us at resultsforbusiness.net, where you can see other great videos and access cutting-edge coaching and training to help you and your business.